Hello YouTube, this is the guy for bringing you a new deck profile on one of my friend's decks, his Windups. Windups are very fast deck, they're very fun, they have a lot of potential. This deck isn't complete, but might as well give it to you so you know the general build. Start off with Shark. He only has one, but you should run 2 or 3 Shark. Shark makes this deck. It can boost itself up to a level 3, or down to a level 3, or up to a level 5. Plus, when a Windup is normal or special summoned, you can special summon him. So it is like a Keyzon or something like that. It'll get you quick out. Next, 3 Magician. 3 Magician, when a Windup effect is activated other than its own, you get to special summon 1 Windup from your deck. Mainly, most Windup monsters are once per turn, and Magician is one of those cases. So is Rabbit. Rabbit, during either player's turn, you can banish any Windup, including itself, to banish it and then bring it back during your next standby. So Windup Rabbit, say your opponent does a Dark Hole, you can banish your own Rabbit and then bring it back during your standby phase. Kitten. Kitten, once while it's on the field, bounces one of your opponent's monsters. 2 Knight. Knight is like a Utopia. It negates attacks once while it's on the field against a Windup. Warrior boosts one of your other Windups up to a level, including himself, and then that monster gains a 600 boost. A 600 boost. So it helps you get your level 5s out. Warrior only boosts himself up, and he gets a 400 boost. Juggler, you should have at least 2 Juggler. He only has 1. Windup Juggler is once while it's on the field, if it battles an opponent's monsters during the end of the damage step, destroy it. So that'll help you get over stronger monsters or high defense, things like that. Honeybee is a searcher when it's destroyed by battle, special summon. Dog boosts itself up to a 5 and gets a 600 boost. Rat switches to defense, special summons a Windup from your graveyard. Bat switches to defense, adds a Windup to your hand from the grave. Hunter, tribute 1, discard 1, and then your opponent, tribute 1 Windup, and then your opponent discards a card. Snail. Bounces 1 set card your opponent has back to the hand, and Grand Mole is self-explanatory. This deck he particular has a lot of bouncing power, which actually does get on some nerves. Next is Factory. Factory is going to be your searcher. Factory is continuous when you activate a Windup effect other than during the damage step, so the only one it wouldn't work for is, I think, Honeybee. You get to search for a Windup from your deck and add it to your hand. And that's only once per turn. Weights and Zen measures. If you have more than 1 level on the field, you choose 2 of those levels. Your opponent chooses 1. If they choose the lower one, you draw a card, and then all those monsters become that level. If they choose the higher, then just all those monsters become that level. Zen Malfunction. Special summon 1 Windup from your grave. It loses its effects, though. Obviously, Pot of Avarice, Reborn, Dark Hole, 2 Swords, 1 MST, 1 Heavy Storm, and then 1 double spell. What you do is you discard a spell, and then target 1 spell in your opponent's graveyard. This card becomes that spell. So it's another Dark Hole, or Heavy Storm, or Reborn, or something like that. Zen Maelstrom, tribute 1 Windup 15 or more attack, then special summon 1 Windup from your hand and 1 from your deck with the same attack as the one you special summon from your hand. Overwind, double the attack of all face-up Windups you have, and then they get bounced back to the hand during the end. Malevolent Catastrophe is a nice little mechanic. When your opponent declares an attack, you activate this, and then it's like a Heavy Storm. All spell and traps are destroyed. Divine Wrath, Magic Cylinder, and Bottomless Trap Hole. That is the main deck. Should be 41 cards. Next, let's go into the extra deck. With 1 Adrius, 1 Pearl, 2 Utopias, 1 Zen Mains. You should run more than 1 Zen Mains, but he only has 1. 2 Zenmeisters, 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur, 1 Papilloperative, 1 Zenmaity, 1 Terabyte, 1 Gren, 1 Crystal Chrononaut, 1 Leviathan, and 1 Gachi Gachi. If you want any description on them, just go online, look them up. Then let's go to quick extra deck. Extra deck is 1 extra kitten, 1 extra knight, 1 spell shattering arrow, 1 nightmare, 1 card destruction, 1 exchange, 1 prohibition, 1 interdimensional matter transporter, 1 level M in area A, 1 chain disappearance, 1 soul drain, 1 skull invitation, the extra overwind, mask of restrict, and then coffin seller. A lot of traps. That is it for this deck. Again, it is a wind-up deck profile. This is Dennis's wind-up. It's a nice deck. Like I said, it's a lot of bouncing, but it's a lot of special summoning also. Any comments, leave them, view, and subscribe. Thank you. This is The Guy out.